Good morning everyone. Seeing as how it's now well and truly winter times, I felt it's time to take a look at something a little season appropriate. Therefore, today we'll be looking at something very cold indeed, in the form of the Staff of the Frost Hydra from Terraria. The Staff of the Frost Hydra is a magical implement that is capable of summoning a stationary turret-like entity, the titular Frost Hydra. With no more action required from the summoner, the Hydra will begin firing frozen projectiles for approximately 2 minutes that are capable of knocking back and killing approaching enemies. The Staff of the Frost Hydra is an icy rod with a top resembling the head of a serpent, presumably the Hydra it summons, and is incapable of inflicting any damage directly. However, it is capable of manifesting one of the more unique summonable minions, which is completely immobile and will despawn after approximately 2 minutes, unlike most minions which are free to move around and attack at will. This means that the summoned Frost Hydra can be utilized as a defensive turret, while the user safely goes about other business or utilizes another weapon to combat foes. Once summoned, the Frost Hydra will begin spitting ice bolts at regular intervals, which each inflict significant damage and can knock back enemies a relatively large distance. This means that the Hydra is a great way of keeping a large amount of enemies at bay. However, even though the bolts are ice in nature, they do not inflict any form of freeze effect. There is not a great deal of information about how the Hydra came to be. Many people consider it to be a purely magical manifestation of an ice spell imbued upon the staff, effectively translating the power of a weapon such as the Blizzard Staff or Ice Rod into an ornate sentry turret. There are some theories, though, that believe the Frost Hydra is a genuine creature that has been imprisoned by powerful magic within the staff. There remains the question about its name, however, as the term Hydra typically applies to a creature with multiple heads, whereas the one summoned by the staff has only one. It is also apparent that the Hydra has little in the way of a body, and appears to be merely a head and portion of neck. This has led to the aforementioned theories to believe that the minion summoned by the staff is merely one of many, with each the head of a particular beast imprisoned inside a different staff, to ensure the original creature can never terrorize anyone again. Some hypothesize that not all of these specialized prisons are in fact ice-based, and that other staffs exist somewhere in the world which represent other elements, for instance staffs of the fire or earth hydras. It has also been considered that only the frozen variant of a staff has been uncovered, because if the different elemental types were to be brought together, then the tyrannical hydra may be reborn, so they were meticulously separated and hidden so that this could never occur. Whilst there is a lot of speculation regarding this item, it is not especially surprising given that it's such a unique and interesting article. Disregarding these various theories though, the combined usefulness, rarity and power of the Frost Hydra is more than enough for it to be assigned the artifact rating of remarkable. The very nature of the Staff of the Frost Hydra conjures up all kinds of ideas about how such a thing could be created, and we have to be careful not to go wild with speculation, although I guess we kinda dropped the ball on that one this time, but hey, what's the fun if we can't come up with wild theories every other week? Don't forget to subscribe for more course content, and become a Patreon if you want your own wild theories indulged. Now go, have a great week, and I'll see you all next time.